Hi there. Today I'm going to show you a simple formula to work out what day of the week Canada Day falls on. Now, Canada Day is the National Day of Canada, and it's always on the 1st of July, 1st of the 7th, and obviously the 1st of the 7th. It's always on the same day, but the day of the week will change from year to year. It could be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So it could be any one of the 7 days of the week. And today I'm going to show you a simple formula to calculate what day of the week Canada Day falls on for any year. And for this video, well, for the first calculation I'm going to do, I'm going to use the 1st of July 2019 as my as the date I'm going to show you how the formula works on. So all we need to do is that date. The great thing about this formula is that it's the calculation is based on all the numbers that are in the date. So what we need to do is break that up into 5 sections, 3, 4, 5, and then based on those 5 sections, then they are used to calculate the final answer. So 1 and 2, they're actually multiplied together, and then 3 and 4 and 5. So in the first section, 1 and 2, we've got 1 and 7. So we'll do 1 times 7 to begin with, and 1 times 7 equals 7. And the third step is we just pick up the 19 for the year. So pick up the 19 there, put that down. And then the fourth and the fifth step, we use the 20 and the 19 from the year, and we do some further calculations on those two numbers. And we just divide that 20 by 4 and the 19 by 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5, or 5.0. And then 19 divided by 4, I'll use my calculator for that one, and the answer is 4.75. And then for the fourth one, we're only interested in the point, whatever's included in the point. We're not interested in the whole number, just the point. And in the fifth section, we're only interested in that one, in the whole number, which is the 4. And do the easiest one first, is we just forget about the 0.75, anything after the decimal place, and just put the whole number, which is 4, over into this totals column over here on the right. And then for the fourth one, we get the 0.0, and we need to multiply that by -8. And if you know anything about maths, anything you multiply by 0 always equals 0. And I'll try that again. So 0.0 times 8 minus equals 0. So there we go. So that's going to be 0 in this case, and 0 for any Canada days in the 21st century. So 20 numbers there. But anyway, I digress a bit there. So what we need to do then is we've got 4 numbers there. We just need to add those 4 numbers together. 7 plus 19 plus 0 plus 4. And the answer there is, hopefully you can see that on the calculator, is 30. And the sixth step, sort of the final step, is to divide that 30 by 7 and find the remainder. So 30 divided by 7 is 4.28, and a stack of numbers going off to the right. We'll just write down the 4.28, and we'll just pick up the 4 there, pop that over there, and multiply the 4 by 7, which is the 4 times 7 is 28, and this is where we find the remainder after dividing that number by 7. So the remainder then, 30 minus 28, is 2. And then we just go to our trusty table, and if that number was 1, it would be Sunday, but the number is actually 2, and that relates to Monday. There on this table, So the second day of the week is Monday, and therefore Canada Day on 1st of July 2019 will fall on a Monday. Now I'll show you, I'll do the calculation for another date, and just to give you a sense of how it works for different dates. And in this case I'm going to jump ahead 150 years and do 1st of July 2169. And once again we find the 5 sections in that date, the 5 numbers. And so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And we'll write that on the board here. 1 times 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll write 6 there. Save you picking up the red pen again. And the first section is to do 1 times 2. So once again 1 times 7 equals 7. And then we pick up the year, in this case it's just the 69. And then the 4th and the 5th we put the 2169 down there, and we divide that, both of those numbers, by 4. And I'll use my calculator for those. 21 divided by 4 is 5.25. And 69 divided by 4 equals 17.25. Yep. And then we're interested in either the 0.25 for line 4 and the 17 only for line 5. So just pick up the 17, the whole number, and put it over in the totals column on the right hand side. And with the 0.25 we need to multiply that by -8. So there we go, 0.25 times 8 minus equals -2 is the answer there. So then we just need to add those 4 numbers together. 7 plus 69 minus 2 plus 17 equals 91. So in step 6 then we just need to divide the 91 by 7 and find out what the remainder is. So 91 divided by 7 is 13, so that's an even number, 13.0. And just following along from our format on the other side, we'll get 13, forget about the 0.0, and multiply that by 7, and obviously 13 times 7 is got to give you 91. And in this case 91 minus 91 equals 0, so there's no remainder on the 91. And we look at the table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can see there that the 0 is next to Saturday. So I guess the 0, it's the same as having 7, but in this case because we're divided by 7, then it will always give you 0 as a remainder, and that means that the day of the week is Saturday. So there we go, so the 1st of July 2169 will be a Saturday. Okay, there we go, that's a simple formula to work out what day of the week Canada's National Day falls on in any year. And I've just shown you 2 dates there, but it's that same principle that applies to any date that you want to use and plug into this formula. Okay, well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for now.